There's no one else who can compare. They stand together at the top of the pile. But the other team is also loaded with talent. Simply put, Dan, these are some of the best players ever assembled on one team. Just look at the rest of them. Each one is a star in his own right.
Okay, Peter, here's the coin toss.
Hey, Willie. Made it to the show.
The Wasps will make the selection. What is the call?
Tails.
Tails it is.
We want the ball.
The Wasps have won the toss.
Alrighty, let's see what the CPU does.
Select to receive.
Number 16 boots it downfield, and we're underway. Craig is coming out with it.
Currently, my squad is 8-0 in season mode here. Just using season mode to kind of tweak my playbooks.
The Wasps will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Craig catches it in the tackled at the 26.
Roger Craig had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Second and 7. 26 yards.
Only problem with season mode, the drawback I should say, is that there's only a few teams that would really mirror what you see in the league. But it's a lot of fun playing Mad Scientist. At least I find it a lot of fun.
On the play.
Roger Craig played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down. 6 yards to go. Pearson. And they get the first on third and long.
Drew Pearson
A perfect pass back there.
beating on my generic corner.
The defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
There's my gold middle linebacker.
Takes it for a second carry, and he picks up one on the play.
Roger Craig going forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Craig pulls in the pass and gets him for a loss. Back at the 35. Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long.
Roger Craig, one of my favorite running backs of all time.
3 wideouts in the game.
Boom.
33. Fourth down, final.
Haas gets sacked. Should be interesting to see in the SFL this year how this hexing works. With the ability to have created quarterbacks be scrambling threats. I'm very curious to see how that plays out.
2 losses in a row. Straczynski lines up for the punt. Straczynski gets the snap and punts it away. Number 21 fields the punt.
I had to change one of the abilities of my backs. He's no longer a return specialist, or he won't be a return specialist in the league.
The Sailors will begin the drive at their 40-yard line.
All right, CPU, execute my offense, damn it. So much trial and error. This is a good start.
Fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
CPU has a burning desire to run out of the shotgun.
Incredible.
A lot.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, one man down. Number 21 carries it past scrimmage and rambles for about 5.
Second and 5.
Number 21 gets the call again and gets past the line. Right down at the 39.
Third and 3.
Here is where I usually get one of those infamous shotgun delays for a loss. So I took all of those runs out.
Number 7 makes the catch on the right sideline, and they convert on third down.
There it is. It was such an accurate pass. That receiver didn't have to do anything but hold out his hands.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely a great call by the offensive coordinator.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Number 9 throws a bullet and the catch is made at the 14. Finally stopped at the 9. It'll be first and
All right, nice little one-step drop. Get the ball out of there.
good job not to even let it get the third down.
He was still short of the yardage marker when he received that ball, but his legs and determination got him the first.
He's a silver in this. He's going to be a gold in the league.
It's incomplete.
But the ball
wasn't to him.
That's one the offense should have been able to.
Yeah, looks like it was.
For some nice yards.
Bad throw.
Incomplete. That will bring up second down.
Second and goal from the left.
So with 3 golds, my golds are going to be the quarterback and the linebacker and the receiver.
Number 9 throws a header right sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
Now, if they run this ball, I will kick something.
Incomplete. That will bring up fourth and goal.
Mike Simpson close back there. No dice. He couldn't.
I only have 2-star receivers, so.
Missile.
What an opportunity, but it stays as.
But I figure with a leadership quarterback,
that would have been a touchdown.
good offensive line, I have 2 stars in my offensive line, and a decent back, I should be okay.
And the field goal unit is on the field.
Yep, I will, Mr. Lurker. As soon as I have a team in my online franchise that I can run it with.
Number 16 with a 22-yarder, and they take the lead.
Jay McDaniel handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's.
I'll probably run it in with my Jets in season 3.
Number 16 moves one downfield. Craig is coming out with it.
Roger Craig took it out of the end zone. While it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20. So it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Wasps stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 19-yard line.
It's the best offense there is.
To the left sideline, and it's complete at the 22. Down at the 31.
12 yards on the play. First down, Wasps.
Did my corner just blitz there?
Drew Pearson keeps the party going here after hauling this one in.
Well, it's a linebacker. I think it was a linebacker. Oh, the slot corner.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
31 yards.
So I know I don't have any corner blitzes in my playbook. That's for damn sure.
After the punishing hit.
Jeff Hostetler.
On defense, I'm going to have a bronze corner, gold MLB, bronze defensive end,
Gunslinging it now. This groove has led to an impressive
2 silver safeties. Playing Tampa 2 / Seahawk style hybrid defense.
Hostetler throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 44. Back down at the 47.
Roger Craig used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all.
What's going on, dude?
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Craig takes this one.
Ooh, there goes Roger.
Takes it upfield. Brought down hard at the 41.
Oh my gosh, he flat out lost his mind.
Roger Craig sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
It started out with him dropping that pass for a touchdown over the middle and then just degenerated from there. I mean, what the hell got into him?
Brings up second down. Clayton.
Yes, I mean, the officials completely lost control of the game. And the Giants, there for whatever reason, well, I know the reason, they're scared to death to, yank him or to discipline him in any way because, they're afraid of him going diva wide receiver and TOing the locker room, the organization. So they just kind of let Beckham just run rampant.
Grant has this one fly off his fingertips. Incomplete.
The sad thing is, as bad as the Giants are, they can still win the division. They can still win the dang division as bad as they are. What's up, Mr. Gooden?
Easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Hostetler sings it to the right side, and the ball is caught at the 26.
Ooh, first down.
21.
Gain of 10 yards on the play. First down, Wasps.
Jeff Hostetler.
The weird thing about the CPU teams in this game is that they don't always use their personnel groupings as well as they could.
There was only one guy covering him on that one, so
I think this team has Todd Christensen on it, and I have yet to see him out there.
Coach Paterno doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
The Sailors are challenging.
Yeah, I think Coughlin is one Coughlin's older. I mean, I don't think he wants to put up with this kind of stuff. And I think Coughlin knows that he's near the end of the line, so I don't think Coughlin is gonna
All he needs is one knee to be down.
ruffle too many feathers.
He's down there, and I think the spot is going to change.
But I think either way, the Giants need to turn over the entire coaching staff. Coughlin, McAdoo, Spags,
The Sailors.
they all gotta go.
4th down.
Fourth down, and they're going for it.
Are they going to try to draw my balls offside? That's what it looks like.
The Wasps want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
So down the stretch of the NFL regular season we go. We got bowl season kicking off. But bowl season's already started.
Murray kicks from 38 yards out, and it's good.
Eddie Murray knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his
What happened?
He's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
I thought you were just playing around.
Murray sends it downfield. Number 21 catches it back at the 2.
See, that's why I wanted to have a return specialist, but I guess I can't because it's causing a problem with the hex thingy. Silver returner, he gives me such a good field position in these games.
Sailors came away
But
with 3 last
what can you do?
drive and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Number 9 throws this all over, and it's caught at the 32.
Easy catch.
Nice catch, Peter, and his stats reflect that.
Definitely, Dan. He's now got 51 yards on 4 catches.
First down from the shotgun.
All right, so far the CPU has not made me puke yet. It's only 1 quarter. Got 3 more to go. Let's see if that continues.
Simpson catches it through the middle, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Mike Simpson easily out.
That play right there is why I don't really feel like I need a generic or I need a star slot, because you know all they gotta do is catch little dump offs and
On that last pass.
5 to 8 yard routes underneath. I don't have them going deep at all.
Number 9 throws it to the left side.
And that's why you don't have corner blitzes in your playbook. One, they have no chance of getting there. 2, they'll leave someone wide open as a result. They brought 2 corners they brought a double corner blitz, and
Huge connection of the day was 2 inches from the sun, I swear.
All right.
The blitzes are just way too slow for them to be effective from that far out.
It's a big play. This defense better watch themselves. A line has just been drawn. Number 7. Will be good for a gain of 8. This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
Right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give it.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Number 21.
Oh, wow, that actually worked.
Barely picks up the first down.
First and 10.
What is he audibling to?
Number 7. Passes this one. That's good for a gain of 5.
Well,
And it will be second down.
in the real world, it puts a lot of pressure on a defense at pretty much all levels of the field, because in the run and shoot, as opposed to a conventional offense where, you come to the line, you have your built-in routes. A quarterback may tweak a route here and there.
Number 9.
The wide receivers have the freedom to adjust their routes on the fly.
Incomplete.
It requires a lot of synchronization between the quarterback and the receiver, both reading the defense in the same way. But, the basic premise of it is you read the leverage of the man covering you. If he's playing off, you break your route off short. If he's playing tight, you run by. If he's playing in, you run out. If he's playing you out, you run in. When you combine that with the commitment to 4 wide, you also make it hard for a defense to account for the running game as well.
And separates him from the ball.
If you can run the ball well out of the 4 wide, a defense is forced to drop a guy into the box, which gives you single high in the middle, which gives you one-on-one to the outside. So the idea is that you basically are forcing a defense to pick their poison. If they play nickel and dime, you run the ball. If you see a 5 or 6 man box, run it all day. If they have to commit to stop the run out of their nickel and dime, you run your option routes.
Number 16 from 30 yards out, and they take the lead.
And as far as translating that into the game, the best that I could do, the closest that I could do, is basically take the plays that are in the playbook editor and
the 3 points, but they were hoping for
plug in the concepts that most mirror the run and shoot. There's a lot of flat seam plays, a lot of deep crossing plays, and high lows, especially over the middle, shallow cross and deep digs and whatnot, that I can get it kind of close to what they actually run in the run and shoot without having the option routes there. But really, it's the option routes and the ability for the receivers to adjust their routes on the fly that really make it go. But
it didn't really hurt him either.
I feel like in this I can get it kind of close just based off of the plays that I select.
the Wasps. Passed well last time.
Then hope they run them.
They stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Gets the call on first down.
There goes Roger.
Right. Eventually tackled at the 38. First down.
Dan, this is really a tremendous run here. It all starts with getting up to speed extremely fast before the D can really get it together.
The blocking helps him get a little momentum going, and then he's smart enough to make the right running choices downfield.
Oh, he's so dangerous when he busts loose like that. A highlight reel play.
Yeah, it can get mental in a hurry.
Generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 32 yards on 5 carries.
it really takes the receivers and the quarterback being on the same page and seeing the same thing.
3.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Loses yards on that
Roger Craig in trouble behind the lines and decided just to step out of bounds.
one. They'll take a loss on that one. Ideally, you want to be moving the ball forward, if I'm right.
The term running back is not meant to be taken literally.
They could not get this one.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've had to change the playbook 5 million times, though. It seems like the smaller I make the playbook, the closer it gets to how I want it. Which is kind of weird when you think about it, but, it is what it is.
Craig going forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Third down from the eye. Third and long.
21 on the play.
Well, right now, Drew Pearson is
just crazy
doing a
good.
job on my defense.
He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
Well, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
Well, here comes Roger, it looks like.
7, and that will bring up second down.
Roger Craig played smart and used his blockers to perfection.
No, they didn't. They ran, and this is the other offense I've been experimenting with, thinking of trying if I can't get this to work right. The greatest show on turf, Rams. Mike Martz was a guy who was really heavily influenced by Don Coryell.
The 38.
Jerome Murray got a great jump on the play and brings the ball.
It's similar in the sense that it puts an emphasis on the vertical passing game, but
Starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominant.
there's more of a power run component to it,
5 tackles.
and you also still have a fixed route tree.
Hostetler passes it down the left side.
Picked off.
31.
Beautiful job. I swear. He is so high. Only
It was similar in the sense that it
Heads up play to come
did also stress timing.
interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like
Martz ran a lot of 7-step drops and a lot of deep posts, deep crossing patterns tied to that drop. So the idea was, even though you have the quarterback holding the ball longer with a 7-step drop, the idea was to be in sync with the drop, with the route break, and you release the ball in order to prevent yourself from taking big hits and taking sacks.
Number 1.
Martz was not a guy who believed in max protection very much. That was a nice little square in right there off of on Willie Brown, nonetheless.
The game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
Number 21 gets the
Ouch.
and will lose about a yard here.
Marcus Newell would not be denied and dropped them for a huge...
Not a lot of play action in the run and shoot, not a lot of power running, mostly zone blocking and draws and delays.
By the defensive coordinator.
Agreed.
In the Air Coryell offense, you have
Second down and 4.
more of both.
In the game.
especially play action shots down the field.
Philpott makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Demetrius Philpott read that one right out of the receiver's break and denied it.
That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
3rd and 11 from the Sailors, 32 yards.
That's a funky alignment.
Number 9 airs this one to the left sideline, and it's intercepted.
And he throws it right in the double coverage. No, Gilbride's gone. The Giants are basically running a carbon copy of Mike McCarthy's offense. Their current OC was their former quarterback's coach. So he basically brought their system to the Giants.
You gotta love D like that.
The Wasps were intercepted last time out. Let's see what happens here. We'll start at their own 28-yard line. Christensen hauls it right.
There's Todd Christensen. I knew they had him.
Todd Christensen had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
He just couldn't get cranked up coming out of the tunnel, waiting until the second quarter to make his first catch.
And you know, that's a big confidence builder, Dan. Now he should be able to settle into his game and contribute.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Roger Craig didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. But I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. But those
Like how my goal linebacker plays.
and short. Gray gets the handoff and
Wow.
field.
Uh-oh. There he goes.
15, 5, touchdown.
Roger Craig dusts the defense with this here. Oh, perfect spin move.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
Murray is back for the point after. Harbaugh on the hold.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Line is good.
All right, can we, having a silver kicker is nice and all, but can we kind of get the ball into the end zone, please?
Number 21 back to receive.
Murray kicks it away. Number 21 fields the kickoff at the 4. Breaks free. The 28.
Yeah, it is kind of neat.
The Sailors come out and find themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 28-yard line.
Don't you dare audible to a run on a 5-man box.
It's intercepted.
Wow. And he's going to take that all the way.
Jason Fletcher makes what has to be the play of the week, Dan. You know we're showing.
What were you reading, buddy? Oh, it's off a tip. I can't get mad at that.
Then he sees his route and powers upfield to the end zone for 6. You can't coach that.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it.
All right, so Mr. QB has thrown 2 INTs this half.
Murray is back for the point after. Harbaugh on the hold.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
The point is good. Lost the kickoff. Number 21, deep to receive.
Murray boots it away. Number 21 catches it back at the 3. Jukes tackled at the 25.
All righty, no more INTs, please.
The Sailors must feel like they need to score this timeout. This drive will start at their own 25-yard line. Number 21 gets a carry on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Down. Shoot. Don't catch the ball. It's over. Good.
Number 9 throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
He's been on point with a short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Third.
One of my star receivers is not on the field. That's not good.
Number 1 catches it left sideline and
Ooh, bad spot.
2 yards they wanted, and now it is 4th down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
Ellis lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Pearson is deep to receive.
I look forward to seeing it. That should be fun.
Oh yeah, Butter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Well, right now, mine's looking pretty bad.
It away. Pearson fields it at the 28. Tackled at the 31.
Drew Pearson didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice play.
The Wasps come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their 31-yard line. Pearson catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Drew Pearson.
Drew Pearson putting in work.
Coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
He explodes out of the gate with a number of catches. This guy, well, he's just a consistently good player, Peter.
Absolutely, Dan. Really impressive communication with his quarterback.
Second down, 5 yards to go.
Down. Sit.
George tackles in.
There we go.
Joey George would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
They don't let that play get
I'm trying.
to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Yes.
quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Straczynski gets ready to punt it away.
Deep to receive.
Whoa! I brought it that time. I brought it that time.
Straczynski takes the snap and punts it away. Number 21 here for the punt at the 32. Ground to a halt at the 36.
Ball will be placed around 36 yards.
Alrighty, can the offense move the ball, please?
The Sailors haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their 36-yard line. Number 7. Nice. That's good for 6. This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
2nd and 4 from the Sailors. 42 yards.
Geez, you're tired already? Jeez.
Number 9 throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught.
Nice throw.
He passed the markers for the first.
Curtis Walker got out of bounds and got the first. Nice run.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
1st and 10 from the Sailors. 47 yards.
Don't get the ball. Single back. Single back.
Ouch.
He'll get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
That's nice. Let's run away from the two bronzes on the right and run behind the generics.
The line of scrimmage.
That makes a lot of sense.
Defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down from the shotgun.
I hope you all extra pass today.
Number 9 rifles it out left side.
Sweet.
Connect. Incomplete. Wow,
Oh, he dropped it.
His first drop of the game.
Well, Dan, usually he's Mr. Dependable out there, and you have to wonder if he heard some footsteps.
3rd and 10 from the Sailors. 47 yards.
Down. Let's go, D. That's what we're here for. Single back. Check three.
Walker snaps the missile, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Well, the generic slots are hanging onto the ball pretty good.
And into his receiver's hands.
See, that was a switch concept. Both the receivers cross deep.
Just game in and game out.
We're seeing the steam coming from this.
Now, in the run and shoot, off that crossing action, the receivers in real life, they have options to either break the routes off, like the receiver crossing to the sideline, he can come back, he can break down the sideline, or he can keep on going toward the corner. And likewise for the guy cutting in.
Takes the pass, and he's stopped right there. It's about time. 3 incompletions in a row before they finally connect.
Yeah, perseverance can be both a blessing and a curse. They finally got that one to him, but boy, did it take some effort.
Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Second and 2 from Milwaukee. 32 yards.
Cover your man, D. Cover your man.
Number 21 gets the call on second down.
Good blocking, really nice.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Number 21 gets the call again. Picks up a couple.
Now, inside the red zones where the CPU tends to get a case of run-itis. Like, we're moving the ball just fine through the air. Now they get to the red zone, they start handing the ball off for losses and no gains. It's really irritating.
Number 9 throws it to the left sideline. The first on 3rd and long.
Now here comes 2 more runs probably.
Got what he needed, and then he went out of bounds. Nice play.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Number 21 snags the ball right side. Loses yards on that one. They could not get this one across the line, Peter. Not the best execution there in my book.
True, but a bit of a loss on 1st isn't going to kill you.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 1 man down. Number 9 zips it to the left sideline.
My bronze receiver must have no stamina because he comes out of the game a lot.
This move has led to an impressive string of completions.
Yeah, he's got to keep thinking one pass at a time and stay zeroed in. It only takes one bad shot to break a streak.
3rd and 6.
Number 7 makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's not enough.
And here comes another field goal attempt.
Peter, they couldn't get the last few yards they wanted, and now it is 4th down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Number 16 from 19 yards, and it's through the goalpost and good.
Jay McDaniel handled this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense.
All right.
Sorry.
Huh. Very odd then. Ah.
Number 16 hits a boomer down the field. Craig is coming out with it. Craig down to 20.
Roger Craig got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Wasps are looking for some separation before the half and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, great.
Craig carries it for the 12th time and picks up a couple. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 10, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
First and 5 from the Wasps. 25 yards.
Ouch.
Jerome Murray targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's now up to 6 tackles. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Gray will get the carry on second down and chews up about.
All right, get to halftime, please.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Wasps are out in front, 17-9.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Sailors should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Number 9 went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. That set up a short 23-yard field goal. The Sailors strike first and go up by 3. After driving 60 yards on 9 plays, Murray is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. Hey, 3 points. The Wasps connect on the field goal. Trying to answer back, game tied, 3-all. Number 9 would find his target on this one. The Wasps now in the second quarter. Number 5 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Wasps down 6-3. Philpott shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Wasps later in the second. Craig got the carry as they stayed on the ground on third down, and he'd make it pay off. A 65-yard touchdown for the visitors. Midway through the second, the Sailors losing by 4. Fletcher would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off, and then he had some clear sailing in front of him. They're now up by 11. The Sailors have it again. Number 16 would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 20-yard field goal. And that will do it. The Sailors are down but still in it, 17-9.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Sailors will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 17-9. Let's go down to the field.
Okay, moving the ball up and down the field. Just need to get it into the dang end zone.
Murray sends it away to begin the second
Well,
half.
when they're not throwing INTs, they are. Moving it up and down the field, that is.
It looks like we have an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear
Someone
it,
dead.
we'll pass the information along to you.
Tyrone Peterson is in some pain out there, and for it to affect him like this, he must really be hurting.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it.
The Sailors take the field and will start out at their own 28-yard line.
One more half, Big D. Let's go. Sit. Rip right now. Single back.
Number 21 takes his 10th carry of the game.
Lots of moving bodies, but not being followed by the back.
Jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
We gonna be in your face all day. Listen up.
Sweet.
Brought down hard at the 44. First down.
16 yards on the play. First down, Sailors.
Curtis Walker shakes his opponent at the line and beats him on a quick pattern.
They just couldn't cover him man up, plain and simple.
Yeah, great catch and execution.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not.
Yeah, I agree, Mr. Lurker. And yes, it is, Bondo.
Exactly. First down, 10 yards to go. Number 9 sings it to him.
Nice.
Complete at the 42.
That looked like a double post.
Fantastic catch, and he is putting up great numbers.
Got that right, Dan. He's now got 97 yards on 9 catches.
First and 10. From 34 yards.
Number 21 battles off his left guard. Picks up the first down.
All right, back near the red zone again, where every drive has bogged down.
First down, Sailors.
This is a great run, Dan. Look at the yards he chews up.
Peter, he had a great jump off the line. He was in 5th gear before the defense could even react.
Motored for some easy yards.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Putting together the playbooks.
Number 9 throws this one over the middle
That's your main thing.
for a first down.
Playbooks, audibles, and constructing your roster.
And into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Well, I don't know if any defensive adjustments were made at halftime, Peter. I sure can't tell. This quarterback just knows how to make everyone play his game.
In his 3rd great quarter, he's still forcing the D to play by reaction, Dan, which takes control right out of their hands. Triple threat. Oh, out there, Dan. Good back, sneaky quarterback, and quality receivers to deliver.
Gleason tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
And needs a little something. The red zone has not been kind.
Cullen Gleason cuts in there and gets himself in a perfect spot.
Absolutely, Peter. He's able to keep the receiver from getting near it.
Well, the closer you play, the better your shot is at breaking up the completion.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
Second and goal.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Corner blitz.
Number 21 picks up a yard on
For the love of God.
3rd down.
Get the ball into the end zone, please.
Running the ball ain't gonna get you nowhere today.
There we go. Thank you.
Gets in for the score.
Well, this is a nice this run, Dan. Gets all the yards he needs.
Not a huge quantity of yardage, but definitely some quality yardage, Peter.
Absolutely. Great play.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
Are you serious? Why not just go for two, then call a fake run with the backup quarterback? Not in a couple of weeks, Bondo. I'm going to get my league started up pretty soon and start streaming that, though.
16 boots the heck out of this one.
If not tonight, then possibly in the next couple of days after the holidays. I need to knock the rust off as far as my knowledge of the controls.
Wasps will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Hostetler throws a heater, and it's complete at the 24. Pushed out at the 26. Peterson had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now we've gotten word on his condition. Peter?
The trainers told us that there's a chance that he...
Yeah, that was...
MCL. They are tending to him as...
Not a good call.
From the looks of it, it may take a while. It's unclear whether he will be able to get back into this one.
Thanks, Peter. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Gray catches the left sideline and picks up maybe a yard.
No, heck of a run. My goodness.
We'll bring up first down.
Roger Craig played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice play, and they will convert on third.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
Ouch, he got belted.
The 28. That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Gains 5 on the play, and that brings up third down.
Roger Craig played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this third down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards.
All righty, get him off the field, please. Drew Pearson again.
Third and long.
Gain of 10 yards on the play. First down, Wasps.
Jeff Hostetler didn't have a lot of room to sneak that ball in there. Oh, I got to see this again.
Yeah, the throw is a tight fit, but he and the receiver make it work.
A great catch in traffic, good vision, good timing on the play made that work. Again, he uses the middle of the field to advance the football. And Dan, why not?
Well, they found some seams, some trees right in the middle, and well, they can take advantage of it.
There he is.
Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Roger Craig.
Yes, indeed, Bondo.
One in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Second down from the eye.
Yes, Mr. Looker. I went to UConn.
Denied and dropped them for a huge loss.
I'm a UConn Husky.
He's been working hard so far. That's his 8th tackle.
And each one of those 8 left a bruise. That guy can hit.
Yep, that ain't gonna get it done.
Straczynski gets ready to punt it away.
Where the heck are all these messages coming from?
Oh, yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm locking in.
Straczynski takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 21 takes it at the 17. Brought down at the 22.
Yep, it is. Not exactly. There's a couple of players whose tiers are off, but I'm down a star. But yeah, for the most part, it is Mr. Bondo.
22-yard line. Number 9 fires this one over.
Ooh, that was ugly.
This one is incomplete.
Mike Simpson seemed to be the right guy for his quarterback, but he's unable to catch that ball over the middle.
Third drop of the game for him, Peter. And look, the coach looks absolutely frustrated.
Oh, yeah, Dan. Mistakes can kill what you're trying to accomplish on offense. No doubt about it.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 22-yard line.
Down. Set. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Good. 21. Check.
Number 1 catches the Beagle left sideline, and it's a gain of 7 on the play. This guy has been pretty much unstoppable this contest. You might think you have him covered, but you don't.
That's absolutely right, Dan. Solid effort from whistle to whistle. If the D doesn't step up now, they might not get a chance later on.
Yeah, no, they weren't D1 yet.
Number 9 throws this one. Interceptions made at the 38. Finally stopped at the 44.
They were 1AA back then when I was there.
I doubt that. He would have smoked you like a salmon.
That sounds pretty good.
They've really been working that right side. He keeps...
And the D2 playoffs are fun. I really enjoy watching those games. They're a lot of fun.
This guy may force them to change strategies sooner than later.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Number 21 grabs the rope right side and picks up 4 on the...
Okay, they're in pretty good rhythm right now.
You know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
From your Sailors, 48-11.
Down. We ain't stopping out right here. Set. Rhino. Single back.
Ugh.
Ends up losing 5 on the play. And
Remind me to move that play out of the playbook.
5 on the play.
Steve Ellis is not going to let them get back to the line here. Look how he just rolls into the backfield.
That has no chance of gaining yards ever.
They forced that one.
That is not a well-designed toss play.
Much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long.
When you come back, all you'll see is me. Rip, cut.
Number 7 makes a tough catch. And they get the first on 3rd and long.
I mean, the O-line.
Why does the CPU love this play so much?
What does this guy have?
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 274 yards and 2 interceptions.
First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Number 9 zings it to the right side, and it's tipped incomplete.
Todd Sidney is all over this play, decisively knocking away the pass.
Miss Manners, I don't think, would approve of him cutting in so rudely like that.
What is he supposed to say? May I please bat away this ball?
Absolutely. Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
I mean, Wallace, yeah, of course.
Anticipate the path of the throw the minute the quarterback winds up.
42 yards.
That's a good program.
Outside, you down. Rip.
Number 21 picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down. They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Credited with the tackle. Third and 4.
You ain't getting by me, big boy. No, you ain't. Right there.
Balls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. That will bring up 4th down.
4 yards.
Steve Ellis showed great speed and pursuit.
That was bloody awful.
The offense will have a long way to go after this play.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Ellis gets ready to punt it away.
I know that's not all you got. I know it's not.
Ellis takes the snap and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchdown.
Pete Ellis saw his kid go squarely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
B-ball as in
Had their last drive stalled.
shoot around the park B-ball? Yep. B-ball as in
Starts at their own 20-yard line.
I'm very good at it. Not particularly. B-ball as in 2K or live? Yep.
Picks up 11 on the play, and that brings up 1st down.
I would say throwing accuracy,
Look at him.
Mr. Porter, especially medium and long. And you want a guy with some mobility so you can sneak some zone read in there too.
3 yards on 20 carries.
1st and 10. From the left. 31 yards.
Pearson makes the nice. That's a gain of 7 on the play.
Drew Pearson nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarter.
Yeah, I'm good enough for your local pickup run.
No one seems to be able to.
Anything else high to that?
Outside. They found him a few times over there.
He's been running sharp routes, but it makes you wonder about the coverage over to that area.
2nd down, just a single receiver on the field.
Boom.
On the play, and that brings brings up third down.
Roger Craig had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. They gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Wasps with a small lead, 17-15.
I remember him making the jump from there to Temple. And, you know, back then, Temple was just god-awful. Oh, that's a problem.
And they convert on third down.
Gain of 17 on the play. First down, Wasps.
Todd Christensen shows great ability to run after the catch on this one.
He does seem to have the natural burst that scouts are always looking for.
Yeah, look at him separate from the defender. You can't coach that.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
I'm going to stream some NCAA 14 after this. There we go. That's my bronze defensive end.
You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Second down, 2 receivers.
Because the coverage shells in this game can be weird.
Third down.
Roger Craig got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much available at all, and they will face a third and very long.
Yeah, bad few downs for this team, and now they're in a tough situation.
Third and long. Let's go. All right, so this should be where my QB's fourth quarter comeback ability kicks in.
Straczynski gets ready to buzz it away.
Oh yeah, Butter, I'm coming. I'm locking in.
Straczynski takes the snap and punts it away. Number 21 fields the punt at the 12. Tackled at the 14. The Sailors take the field, and their running game hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they
All right, let's go.
Start at their own 14-yard line. Number 9 throws a header.
Let's go.
Finally dropped at the 31. First down.
Easy catch.
Fantastic catch, and he is putting up great numbers.
Got that right, Dan. He's now got 165 yards on 13 catches.
The problem is that as soon as I add in a few more shotgun runs, all hell breaks loose.
Calls it in right side.
And they fall in love with them.
On that one.
Jason Fletcher read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far.
Second and 10.
Nah, I'm a purist. No tight ends, no fullbacks here.
Number 9 fires this one over the middle and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Another terrific throw and completion. This team is piling up serious yardage and putting consistent pressure on the defense.
Consistency, 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 even into the fourth quarter. If they keep this up, Dan, they'll have this game locked down.
Sounded almost Shakespearean. Almost. First down, one man down.
I do have the required amounts of runs that we need, though. There's just certain sets where calling a certain or putting a certain type of run in there seems to infatuate the CPU into calling them so much or too much.
Unsuccessful attempts.
Like the second I put in like a shotgun trap, all I see are shotgun traps being run on short yard situations. I got to get rid of that play. That play hasn't gained positive yardage once.
Makes the tackle behind the line.
I think something like 25% of our total playbook has to be run plays.
Will be his fourth tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
Number 21.
So you better stay in bounds.
Tries to get free. Brought down at the 40. Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
First down, 10 yards to go. Number 21 charges off right guard and chews up about 4 on the play.
Alrighty, good looking drive.
Second and 6 from the left, 36 yards.
Down! Sit! You picked the wrong day to run the ball. Leader! Run!
Good God, what are you audibling to?
Number 1 catches the heater right sideline, and that's good for 6.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it.
Third and inches.
We gonna be a new thing.
Number 9 zigzags.
Nice little stick route. I like it.
First and 10.
Down! Sit! I'm gonna keep bringing it. Don't run in here. Red. Good.
That was dicey.
Forces the incompletion.
Demetrius Philpott turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Red.
Number 9 unloads this one.
That was sweet.
For a first down.
Made me hold my breath of how long it was holding the dang ball, but hey, got it done. Yeah, that's always a lot of fun. I used to do that too. Use the NCAA game just to churn out draft classes.
Even into the 4th. That is a well-conditioned athlete.
He definitely put the crunch on the D with solid numbers in every quarter. What a one-man wrecking crew. Curtis Walker is wide open on that play. Makes you wonder if the defensive coordinator wants to keep his job or not.
But, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
Big play coming up. Strong runner in the backfield and a great receiver on the line.
Number 9 throws this one over the middle, and it's
All righty. That was beautiful.
down. The defender is practically breathing down his neck.
Yeah, you have to give credit to the receiver as well, Dan. It takes 2 guys to make a play like that work.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got over 350 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Number 16, it's a boomer down the field. Craig downs it for a touchback. The Wasps' offense has stalled late in their drives the past few times down. We'll see if they can finally score as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Abrams catches it in the flat and is after 25.
All righty. Let's see how the defense holds on now.
Lets it go here, and they can't connect.
Wow, they got aggressive there.
Cedric Abrams has this one seemingly put away, Dan, and yet somehow he drops it.
You know, when people say at work, when they say you dropped the ball on that one, well, he really did.
So what he did is so bad that it's become an all-purpose cliche. Man, you can't feel too good about that.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
That's when they coverage shell themselves out of a perfectly good defense.
First down, Ross.
Todd Christensen makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Ooh, that guy was rumbling.
Ooh.
He's not exactly fleet of foot, you know, but on that last play, he spun his wheels and really dug in for those extra yards.
And when you barrel down the field like a Mack truck, you don't need to be fleet of foot.
First down with the tight end right. Up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Roger Craig didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Aha.
Number 21 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
Hostetler lets it go down the right side.
Nice.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That I did not know, sir. Thank you.
Any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and they're going for it.
Wow, I'm about to say, how in the world did that get through there? Oh, we finally stopped him. Drew Pearson's been getting open all day.
Right there. That's how you play D.
They could have punted it away and chose to go for it on 4th down. Now, will that cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
The Sailors take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 39-yard line.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Number 9 throws a bullet.
See, now I want the jerk-offs to run the ball, and they're still throwing it. I can't ever get the balance right.
Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Your Sailors, 39 yards.
I got you covered. Single back. Single back.
Number 21 goes right up the middle and barely gets past.
Tick-tock goes the clock.
Negligible gain on the play. Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Single back. Single back.
2-minute warning.
Third down from the shotgun.
What will they do here? Yeah, might as well throw it here. Why not? Get the 1st down, end the ball game.
Number 9 throws a bullet to the flat.
Did he get the 1st? No, he can't.
Out of bounds at the 48. Fletcher
Oh, he went out of bounds.
on the force out. 4th down coming up.
They get some yards out of it, but they make a mistake in running out of bounds. It's all about clock management.
Ellis lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Pearson is deep to receive.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Ellis takes the snap and punts it away. Pearson takes it at the 16. Dragged down at the 19.
Drew Pearson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Wasps will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:48. Hostetler throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects.
Nice tackle.
2nd down, and the clock is now at 1:43. Gray catches it in the flat. The Wasps,
Boom.
their first time out.
Roger Craig had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Hostetler sends it to the right side. The Wasps will take a timeout. That's their second.
Nathan Woodward made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
4th and short. 4th down, and they're going for it.
And they stay alive.
Drew Pearson played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
Peter, they're really focused out there, and they convert on 4th down. They need to get to the end zone, however. Can they do it?
Well, nothing will inspire you to take chances like a ticking clock, Dan. That time, though, it paid off big.
1st down from the eye.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Nice.
2nd down, and the clock is now at 4.
Defensive end chase him down like a dog.
Craig catches it in the front end, and he's looking for room. Pushed out at the 45. That will bring up 1st down.
1st down, Wasps.
Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
He's got 7 tackles so far. 1st down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Hostetler hits some air under this pass, and it's not
Out of bounds.
complete.
Cedric Abrams had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Although that was incomplete, we've rarely mentioned that word with this offense, and that is held true all the way up here to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, the D has had a very long day today.
2nd down. The clock is stopped at 55. Pearson catches it.
Uh-oh.
At the first, the clock continues to tick down.
36 yards.
Hostetler rifles it out left side, and the catch is made.
Alrighty, getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Nice catch, and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
Sailor, 17-yard line.
Hostetler fires this one over the middle.
Yes. Thanks for going backwards, buddy.
That's their final one. Second down. The clock.
So they have about 2 more plays left, I would say. Oh, that may be it. That's it.
It'll be 1st and goal.
They're not going to have enough time.
Let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So,
Alrighty, so we hang on. And the squad is still undefeated in season mode.
with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Number 21 got the carry as they pounded him out on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 2-yard touchdown for the home team. The Sailors climb back into the game, now down by 2. Midway through the 3rd, the ball at their own 28. Number 9 went up top on a 3rd down play, and he was able to find his man. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Later on in the fourth quarter, the Wasps leading by 2. Christensen had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. The Sailors, middle of the fourth, number 9, would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 23
That was sweet.
that set up a home team touchdown. The Sailors up 22-17. Hostetler went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on the big play, and they turned the ball over on downs. Late into the fourth quarter, the ball at their own 45. Hostetler connected with his man on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Sailors edge out a win, 22-17. And now for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 1 proved once again why he's one of the best.
Alrighty, folks. I'll be back in a little bit to play some NCAA, take a little bit of a break.
On his way.
Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.